don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it, all about it, till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he's going to get all the way down to the Vikings' 13-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 35 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
73.
Once again, it's Etienne. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Dotson, the man in motion. Third and long for Hurts. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Dotson, the man in motion. They'll run it here with Etienne. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's in. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown number 9 for the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Let's go.
One more time, it's Guerendo. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, set. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
73.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. Loose inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He'll work forward for a couple. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Pioneer. Ready.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. This one is caught by Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Let's go now.
Purdy going to give this to Garendo. And he'll work his way down to about the 41. Purdy now on 2nd down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. At their own 33-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Delta.
Now Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So after 1, it's the Vikings with the edge. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6.
No touch, touch. Hey, easy, 63, pass. No touch.
To throw is Hurts. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Third and 6. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Great. Set. Hey, 73. Hey, Silver. No touch.
Hurts now. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
And in motion is Brown.
No touch.
Now Etienne. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. They'll run it once more with Etienne. Uh-oh. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. They'll go back to Etienne on 1st down. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. RPO here, quick shot to Ayuk. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Travis Etienne, touchdown Minnesota. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise. And this one is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll give it to Garendo. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here.
At the 39-yard line.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Garendo. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. Here comes Garendo. And he is going to have a Texans first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much. But yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. On the handoff, it's Garendo. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Garendo. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run with Garendo. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On 2nd down, a run with Garendo. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. He is in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Houston.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And in motion is Brown. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Vikings.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Dotson, the man in motion.
Go Silver, ready? Hey!
On 2nd down, Hurts. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Man in motion is Brown.
63, 63, 63.
From the gun, a give to Etienne. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Third down and 9. To throw is Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Vikings going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. That's a 2nd charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 for Purdy. Checking it down, this one is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with a fake spike, but it does not pan out.
Some shades of Dan Marino in that vintage play of the fake spike touchdown, but in this case, wasn't nearly as deceptive and wasn't nearly as productive.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Giamador Lenore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we come upon halftime, and the visitors, the Vikings, on top. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A 1st down throw for Purdy. Open man is Robinson. On 2nd down, Purdy. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run. Here's Garendo. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hey, 73, 73.
it's Etienne. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On third down, here's Hurts. The connection made to Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, here's Garendo. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, set.
Here's Purdy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
60 by 60.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second down and 8.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Purdy to throw. To the right. That's Pitts. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Back to throw. Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Handoff here, up the middle. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. To throw, Purdy. And that is incomplete. Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up.
Well, at some point, if I'm this quarterback, I think I'm going to start testing somebody else in this secondary. I mean, he's already made his impact felt multiple times today, and it doesn't matter who they line up across from him. Right now, he is completely taking them out of the game.
The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans are back within 2 scores.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 31-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
King, Phil King, Phil King. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's into the end zone yet again. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown Vikings. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
On the set. Come on, set. Ready.
Purdy on 1st down. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Man in motion is Brown. On 2nd down, Hurts. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
First down, Vikings.
Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Man in motion is Brown. On 1st down, it's Hurts. He runs with it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Hey, easy, 63, pass.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Third down, here's Hurts out of the gun. Got his man at the 6. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll put Ayuk in motion. They'll run it here with Etienne. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Not Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. It is brought in the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He fires downfield for Pitts. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Open man downfield is Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Second down and 3.
Great, set. Miami. Delta.
Here's Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Great, set. Delta.
They'll look to run. It's Etienne. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Makes the score Vikings 50, Texans 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to try it here again. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At this point, they're just trying to make something positive happen here late in the 4th quarter. This secondary blanketed the entire field, and the ball ends up falling into the wrong arms.
Delta, set. Delta.
Etienne now on 1st and 10. And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9.
touch that. Now let me at you. Tiger Hornet. Don't touch.
Hurts to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Hey. 73. 73. Don't touch.
3rd and long for Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And the Texans are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Off the play fake, Purdy. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Play action now. Purdy. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Vikings will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Sack. Panther 60. Panther 60.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. Ready.
Back to the air is Purdy. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. On play action, here's Hurts. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
Second and 7. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is caught at the 3. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Cowboy 80. Go.
First and 10. Purdy. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Forrest. Hurts down to a knee, and that will wrap this one up. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.